there, we're live there, and we're live there. Just gonna flip the screen as usual. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, peoples.
And we'll go live on you.
It's not going live?
Technical difficulties as always.
Yay.
Awkward beginnings.
Hey, awkward
There we are.
beginnings. Cute.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Shuffle over.
Oh, yep, okay.
Cool. Getting there in frame. Okay.
Welcome to live stream number 9. Almost have done 10 of these. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
There we go. Live stream number 9 of Bar Pig. The adventure party game.
You just came up with that, didn't you?
I definitely did.
Cute.
It's improv show, folks.
That's what we're like. I was actually thinking right earlier.
We do not have a sister. That's the first question asked to us.
Oh, no, we don't have a sister. Hi.
Hey, someone on Kickstarter is also saying hello.
Oh, hi,
Hello.
Oliver Books. Welcome.
And as you're on Facebook, we're getting hellos from
Hey,
all over the place.
oh, this is sweet. Nice.
Oh my gosh, it's like we're celebrities or something.
Oh, we're watching now. Stop it. People watching? I realize as well, most like vid chats and vid blogs actually have it edited. I realize we never edit ours.
No, we do this completely live.
It's fun.
And they still end up with this high of quality.
Hereby Kurdistan. I think the same from Kurdistan. Cool.
Okay, also just a new addition to our team. Look at that. We've had a lot of sound issues, so we decided to invest in a microphone.
Yep, we went
If it's not working, please let us know.
We went to a non-specific Radio Shack place, whatever, here in the Netherlands, and got ourselves a nice microphone. So, yeah, I'm glad to have you all on board. You want to kick it off?
Yeah. So first things first. We have some great news from Frederick. Like astounding news.
Yeah.
The characters are all done. So for Bar Pig, we can now present to you a sneak preview of some of his hard work. This is actually from the final sketch, the sketch of the characters with the macro. Countdown.
We don't want to give it all away yet. We want to kind of launch this when we launch as well. So we know what the whole thing looks like. If you guys come to our events, you'll see what it all looks like very secretly. Will we? We'll kind of like shut off events, will we? A little bit.
We probably, well, we've honestly tried to keep this stuff secret.
Thanks, all the books, and thanks for the hat, Jeroen. Yeah.
We keep kind of spoiling it anyway, so yeah, probably some spoilers of Zomerspel coming up.
Definitely, yeah.
Major hint for anyone coming to
Ghent.
Coming to Ghent, that's the place.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's another name. It's outside of Ghent, but it's Belgium. It's Ghent area.
Ghent area, Belgium area, but
which is in Europe, if you know where Belgium is.
But we got this on the Tuesday when we talked to Frederick about the upcoming timeline and we started actually putting down proper dates with regards to when everything is going to be ready. And he basically sent us this along with a nice stand-up poster thing as well, and it
all looks really great.
It blew our minds.
We're really excited to really get the show boating going. Show boating. I professionally talk for a living, so my English is a bit weird after a long day of work.
You don't like Scan as well? It is a very nice place, actually. Yeah,
it is. Yeah. And our friends, dear Lord, there they are.
Yeah, Dries.
They're from Ghent, so I'll be saying hello to them. Although I won't be seeing them outside of Ghent. Dries is at a wedding.
Boring.
So they'll only be seeing them on the floor.
Oh well. With regards to the artwork as well, we expect to hear more from Frederick
on Friday
or tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Friday, yeah.
He's working on the templates for the character cards, and he's going to give us the first draft of the new character cards.
And if all goes well on that front, clapping again.
Yeah.
We will have a launch day soon to announce.
Yes.
So that's also something that you'll be hearing from us very soon. I know so a lot of you have been anticipating the next launch date, and we can promise you that it's coming.
This is something which we were really eager to do soon, but we didn't want to rush it. We want to make sure everything is ready, and we're going to go for a good second campaign. And the date we have lined up actually probably is going to be very workable of all that.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Anyway, more on that next live stream.
Wait to see. Number 10 is a big number, so we're going to do something fun for it.
Oh, God, you're right. We should. All right, cool.
Next big shout out thanks to Jono. We will put dates for the Ghent. It's Zomerspel convention in Ghent coming up next weekend.
It's on our event calendar on next weekend. Facebook, but I will actually share the event again on our main Facebook page and also through Twitter and stuff. It should be.
Come on!
It's next weekend, Saturday, and Phil's going to be there for sure with our friend Arthur, and hopefully I'm going to be there as well if I can work it out with work. But yeah, thank you for work. So, I'll do one better actually. After this live stream, I will share the event straight away on our Facebook page and on Twitter. Done.
Snappy results, folks. That's what Barpig is all about. So special round of applause to Jonathan.
Yay! Thank you.
Everyone else is clapping on the internet. We've been working hard on making a gameplay video for all of you sassy pigs.
And this was one of the things people also wanted in the last Kickstarter campaign. There was no video that explained the gameplay. We had a bit of a bunch of graphics that show how it's played, but it wasn't clear enough for many people. So I've gone through our old footage. We even had a recording date to make new footage, but Phil is a genius. Sometimes. He basically had the smart idea to use our existing stock footage from when we did the recordings for the promo video, and there was enough stuff there actually to use and to edit together into a gameplay explanation video. You know, when you say it looks great, so you like the gameplay video? Wait for that response. Again, lots of hearts on Twitter. Ah, thanks. The gameplay explanation video, the first draft is available on YouTube. Please have a look at it. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you feel like you're missing something, or
audio comes later.
You don't want to say that needs audio. Yeah, there's going to be a.
That's why we bought this.
That's why we bought that as well. There's going to be a voiceover with nice jingly music in the background, but the voiceover will literally be reading up what the text says. So, because again, we learned the hard way. Kickstarter campaign videos, most people don't watch them with sound. But of course, when people put the sound on, it's good to have our voices explaining things.
I'll try to use my epic voice.
And I try to use my pig voice. I can explain with 39 players.
I'm already sick of that. So that is actually available on YouTube, and we'll probably repost that link after this video.
Yeah,
realistically. And we will also have that available on YouTube, and most likely I'll be finding a way to show it at Zomerspel as well.
Yeah, actually, you could probably borrow the laptop or something. We'll set something up. So thank you. I have a perfect pig voice.
Oh, come on. Yes, come on.
Love that.
Right. So the final shout-out
Thanks,
going out is in the spirit of Canada Day right here, being coming up on July 1st, and my family having to visit. I want to give a special shout-out to my Canadian family who supplied me this big-ass jug of whiskey.
Yeah! It's good whiskey, too.
Just in time for getting ready for our relaunch, Papa's got his Jamba Juice back. Yeah, Twitter. I know you love it.
Oh my God, the hats are going to overload on Twitter as well. Yes.
Yeah, those.
So obviously, Barpig and alcohol aren't inclusive.
Don't drink and drive.
No.
Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly. Play responsibly.
Off vodka. Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You guys got that right? We're not gonna get sued, or we're not gonna get subpoenaed as soon as we leave our door.
Would have been the first time.
So moving on to the main topic. Those are just the headlights.
Yeah, exactly.
We need a news ticker, like
exactly. Yeah, the little thing underneath. Yeah, so that's the headlines and news right now. Exciting things about the artwork. We have an actual date down on the calendar, and we're going to work towards that and give you guys a heads up. And we're 100% sure we're going to do it on that date. So looking very promising. The main issue. Sound like a BBC reporter. The main
issue today. Barpig stocks are through the roof.
Ka-ching! Well, no, this was also our little shout-outs to all those people who have reviewed us, and we know review website games and stuff. So this was actually also intended as the revenge of the reviewed, and we will take our revenge. Yes. I can't.
Anyways, so what we thought here is we just want to talk about some people who reviewed us, and maybe just sort of expanding it to you guys. why you might want to check out some of these reviewers, because as we sort of developed a relationship with them, we've ended up getting kind of close with some of these, well, most of the developers actually.
Yeah.
So this is just our chance to give them back some love, as well as sort of forcefully tell them that we're ready to relaunch soon. Anyways,
it's definitely a way to kind of also give you guys the really good ins and outs of the way they review. So
yeah, these are some great people to check out. If you're ever looking for somebody who gives out reviews or talks about news or blogs or does how-to videos. And honestly, these guys have such personality that, we're probably stealing tactics from them secretly.
You want to do the first one?
Yeah, I'll do the first one. Okay, so our first shout out goes to Roll for Crit, who are available on YouTube. They do videos. For us, they published a video on July 21st, giving us the first review of BarPG way back in the day. Yeah.
Back when we didn't have a bathtub, so. Oh, Jeroen's asking about someone. We're going to get to him shortly as well, don't worry.
Yeah, of course, we have to mention him. He's the god of the Netherlands tabletop world.
Oh my god, yeah. In fact, I'll talk about him after you talk about these guys.
Fair enough.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So who cares about Roll for Crit? Let's go on for Knoxs. No, just kidding. No. We'll show some love to Roll for Crit. So,
by the way, high tech, isn't it? We don't do none of this stupid tagging and extra images. No, we just print the stuff out.
And no one got time for post editing.
No one got time for post editing.
But imagine if we did. So one thing you're going to notice when you go to Roll for Crit is you're going to see two guys who just have a great dynamic between themselves.
Nothing like us.
No, none of this talking over each other. No
and drinking beer and
drinking beer.
Then
they should drink beer. They should steal that from us.
Actually, really great. Tell
them. Especially if they ever want to review our game again for whatever reason.
Whatever.
So what you're going to see here is a great dynamic between you guys. You can obviously tell that they're friends. And what they're going to be bringing to you, somebody forgot to mention something.
Sorry, you're going to do the man in the
dress in the video.
Oh, thank you. Yes, Stephen. Thanks for checking out. And if you like Boom Bailey, leave a comment on that video. Tell us what you do like, what you don't like, what you like to maybe get changed or whatever. Please do that on the YouTube video. Thanks for checking out. Cool.
Moving on.
It's mirrored.
Well, we'll be posting all the links on the summary.
YouTube has it the right way. So, cool. You watched it when it came out. Thank you.
Moving on. So Roll for Crit. Still talking about you guys.
Yes. Distracted.
It's okay. We're getting tons of responses today. It's a busy day for us.
Fun.
So one thing I can say is I always appreciate people who can bravely make nerd references and not worry whether or not people are going to always get them, but like they're in jokes that need to be said. And for those who get them, they're funny. And for those, it's a YouTube or Google reference later. I mean, speaking personally, I mostly get all of them because I'm that kind of nerd. But if there are people out there who are a little confused, it's still
it's easy to follow. Exactly. Someone asked me if Snapchat. We have Snapchat. You can find us at BarPig Game.
Yeah, you can follow the adventures of our little piggy friend on Snapchat. Actually,
yeah,
there he is.
So
he's going all over the world somehow because one of us control the world. Also, I have to say, as somebody personally, myself, who has been noted that I do have a deep voice that would one day work on radio. You're so gay.
I know. We are.
Yeah, it's true. As somebody with a voice for radio, I also appreciate these two guys' voices because listening to them, they have that soothing, deep voice.
Me too.
Which is just a random reference I guess I had to make. So these guys they're great friends. They make awesome nerd references. They review, they blog, they do gameplay videos.
And you can also tell they have a lot of fun when they review with their friends. Actually, they carry that through in the reviews for sure.
Pretty much every time we've corresponded with them in email, there's always an invitation for them to either come to Amsterdam for a beer or for us to go to the States to have a beer. So
we definitely have a couple of beers worth in the States, and they definitely have a couple of beers with us here in Amsterdam.
Cheers.
So. All right. Next one. We'll go over to this guy. You want to hold it up?
Yep.
Yay! Knoxs Spell and Solder, or rather Knoxs Gaming Attic. Knoxs is, like Phil very rightfully said, the guru of tabletop in the Netherlands.
If you're in the Netherlands, this is the guy to know.
Yeah, for sure. He published a review on BarPig in March 17th of this year. We've actually been in touch with Knoxs for a while. He met you first at Zomerspel, and then we met each other at Spell and Spectacle again, and actually got to know him, and he's a nice guy. So when we came to the point of asking, would you like to review us? He said, yeah, sure, you can bring it over. And we said, sure, we'll come bring it over. I mean, how about we bring a couple of beers and have a chat and actually play the game with you? So we went to his house and saw one of the most amazing game addicts in our entire lives. Oh, little segue. Chickens are very cute pets. Knoxs is too.
Giant chickens.
Giant chickens.
They're Nordic chickens.
They're huge. And they were
very proudly presents to us.
So sweet. Remember I was actually petting it, holding it. It was just cooing. I didn't know chickens make that much noise when they're happy, but apparently they do. So
sits on his shoulder like a pirate.
It's so cool. He's like the chicken pirate, the pirate chicken.
Pirate chicken.
Pirate chicken.
Anyone who's played Celestia with me would get that reference.
There you go. Yes. Celestial with us, pirate chicken lightning clouds. So the way he actually got into reviews, he is a policeman in his normal work, and he does this as a hobby. So he began bringing board games to work whenever they have a quiet night to play with his colleagues in the office. And yeah, we've been in the holy attic, Jeroen. And then his fellow colleagues in the station said, you have a really good way of explaining games. Why don't you explain this more to other people, plus you know games well. So we started to make videos on this, and people started watching it, and it just kind of caught on. And it's not hard to realize why, because when you actually look at his videos, he has a really nice way of doing this. He presents the game very, very basically, what's in the box, how does it look, sets it out, explains the gameplay, does a little round with little meeples for other players and stuff, and explains the winning lose conditions and also like the various different interactions you can have during the game. And then he goes into the actual review. So it's kind of funny when you watch those reviews. He's very non-biased, very open to everything that he comes across, explains it fantastically well, and afterwards really gives full-heartedly pros and cons, what he liked, what he didn't like, and what he thinks could be improved in it. Really normally, very, very, yeah, laid back actually. So most of his reviews are in Dutch, but he's doing more and more English reviews. Check him out. He's on YouTube as well. If you look up Knoxs Spellentoller, or you've actually got that over there, the account for his user account, you come into his YouTube page.
And again, it'll be posted online when we do the notes for this live stream.
Yeah. So that's Knoxs. Very good friend. All right. We got one?
Yep, just burping.
All right.
So our next reviewer on the list is Past Go Play. One thing we have to say about this guy is he's another person who just sort of we got to reach out to, built a little rapport during emailing, and he was able to publish a review on us for BarPG, Barpig-ish.
Yeah,
it's kind of
in
the review he says both BarPG and Barpig. So some confusion there. Indie business. That was published on March 17th, 2017. We thought, although all of our reviews are really, really great, and we really, really appreciate the people who took time to review our game, one thing we really liked about Past Go, especially, is just that he really, really gave an honest approach to it, and he really, really seemed to get the game. So when he did the review, you'll see that he's actually really, really honest, and he says straight up in his review that he doesn't usually play party games.
Yeah.
But then to him actually still give us a chance to play our game, and then still give it a positive feedback with negative comments, it really is impressive to us.
Yeah, it was a very, very concise and a really, really solid review, actually, written review. As far as I could also tell, all the reviews on the sites are written reviews.
Yeah.
But it's good in that way because it's broken down and it gives you a chance to just pick and choose what you want to read or just read the whole thing.
And he's such a personable writer.
Yeah, that also hit me as well. Yeah.
When you sit down and you read his work, it's like you're sitting with him across in a bar.
Yeah.
It's really, really great. He really, really reflects. He really kind of tells a story. He really makes his review his own.
Yeah.
Sure. So I mean, for a really individual review based on what he likes and how he reflects on things, it's really it's really great reading his reviews.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy to have somebody like him review us.
So if you want to check out other really good reviews on other games, they've got some really nice ones there as well. Check out the website, and you'll see the style of writing they have is solid. It's a good place to find some pretty open, very, very...
and his blogs as well.
Yeah, his blogs are nice too. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I read some of his stories on his blogs where he just talks about, I think I may have read the most recent one, and he just says he was questioning why he was doing past Go and Play, and it kind of reflected to us, like, why are we doing Bar Pig? And he has this really interesting philosophical breakdown about his reactions to it.
Oh wow, I haven't read that one then.
Yeah, calls himself a Marxist.
Were we reviewed by a Marxist? I like that. That's kind of fun.
Who are we doing next?
These guys.
All right.
Yes.
Here's our very good friends. They were with us at the opening release party, actually.
Yes, Jimmy Gamer. How do we first get in touch with them, actually?
You're gonna have to post that name again in order for me to read it.
Yeah. Someone on Twitter wants us to read out the name, so okay, we can do that. Jimmy Gamer. I was with Bar PG. We actually got in touch with them, asked them, would you guys like to review us? And we had seen their site a little bit. These guys do everything game, from platform games to desktop, console, mobile as well, and also tabletop. They have a really fun approach towards game reviews. They take every review with a different kind of flavor, if you will, and...
Good luck, Jonathan. Read his name.
Who's Metinsi?
Can we just get like an origin of language? Anyways, moving on.
All right. So they really have a fun way of making the review kind of cater towards the game. They will have a look at the game. They'll understand what the theme of it is, and then they'll write a really fun review which reflects into that theme, works along with it really beautifully as well. And they're really fun people. It's a team of, I think, 4 or 5 different people. Diana is the head honcho herself, and they loved Bar RPG. Actually, they all played it together, and one of the quotes was, "This game will have you dancing and singing before you know it," and that's very true. Our game will do that to you.
Well, we should also mention that one of the reviewers passed out on our couch.
Yeah. Because when we did our initial launch for Bar Pig back in March, we invited them as well to come over, and they said Dennis to come over and do like a little story about the launch party. And we had a lot of fun. In fact, we sat out in Amsterdam until late, and Dennis missed his last train home and said, "Oh, can I maybe stay at your couch?" Like, of course you can. So yeah, that's a really fun story. It's also on the website. If you go there, you actually get Dennis's lowdown of the launch party and the fun we had, and the fact we walked through Amsterdam with a tank of helium, because that's what you do.
That's a story to ask us when you meet us in person.
Ask us about the helium tank, for sure. Yudon was there as well, and Yudon, of course, on Facebook, our first ever pledger on the Original Bar Pig campaign. Yeah. All right, these guys.
Okay, this is my favorite, because I'm going to try to do an impersonation of somebody everybody should know. You all need to meet Big Johnny G here at Pixie Gaming. Woo!
Waiting for that one, weren't you?
Oh my God! Save the best for last.
Two Gun Pixie. Yeah.
Two Gun Pixie. Big Johnny G is such a pleasure to watch.
Yeah.
For all of his reviews, he's this mustached cowboy, gun spewing, crazy man of a guy who just puts so much heart and soul into every video.
Yeah. And
his voice just resonates through the waves of the internet. In my notes, I called him like a waiting viral video, similar to like Chuck Testa or someone along those lines. Just if he was selling, cars as a commercial, it would be all over the internet. Yeah. People would just fall in love with his voice.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is we are still anxiously awaiting a review from Big Johnny G. So that's definitely something that's coming up. Yeah. So epic voice. The other thing as well is if you check him out on his little introduction video, he talks about what gaming meant for him in all of his years of developing. He was someone who just didn't really like sports, didn't really like this thing, that thing, but really got attached to gaming, especially Dungeons and Dragons, which made me say, can we personally invite him to our house to be our dungeon master?
Yes.
Sorry, Arthur.
Well, I think Arthur would just like to let that happen a little bit as well.
Yeah, I think Arthur would want him to be the dungeon master.
Yeah, Just for a trial. Arthur's one of our good friends. He's a really good DM for a Pathfinder.
He'll be there at Ghent, in Ghent, actually.
Yeah, you can actually meet our DM in Ghent. So.
That's right. So yeah, one thing I found really interesting is that the entire collection of games he has behind us, which we have our little Dutch board. He has legions and legions of games. He lost a lot of his collection in a fire and managed to rebuild it himself. So that's really somebody who's committed.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah. At 50 years old, he's definitely a veteran to the gaming community. And like I said, just check out his videos. This guy needs to be internet famous based on his voice alone.
He is.
And that rockin' mustache.
Yeah.
So, Two Gun Pixie, really looking forward to that review. If you give us a negative review, I'll take everything back I said right now.
Suddenly, ooh, revenge. Ooh, sweet. All right. So those are the 5 main reviews we decided to cover for this rendered review. We have an extra 5 which are noteworthy. Honorable mentions, actually. First one, Crystarium Networks. Big shout out to them. They've had a go at BarPG as well, and they've also did a lot of promo for us in our initial campaign. Even had an interview with them as well. And they're really nice guys. In fact, it was kind of fun because most of the reviews we've done so far, most contact with news and podcast sites and so forth, were mainly tabletop games. These guys focus on role-playing games, and they still liked BarPig quite a bit. So that was a kind of fun segue into that realm and have a couple of RPGs do this. The rest of the time, they give a nice little show with a bit of a rundown what's going on in the role-playing game industry, what new games are like, and so forth. And also, they talk about. I think also, I'm losing my mind right now, reviewing things as well. So, yeah, that's Crystarium Network. Shout out to them. Check them out as well. A link will come in on the YouTube description as well as our summary of this live feed.
Be lots of links, lots of ways to explore the gaming community.
Another honorable mention goes to Rado Rumsrud. He's a guy that does this with his wife together, and they only do games which you can play with 2 players. And it's kind of cute because, they both play it together, and she chips in and stuff like this, and they get addictive, or they kind of work together. That's a really cute site to look up as well. Fantastic, nice short reviews for 2-player games and up. John Gets Games. Also, shout out to this guy. He does some really nice work with the way he structures his reviews. He has the beginning of his video exactly when he's going to talk about what. And he puts down, right, the first bit is going to be the positives, the neutrals, the negatives, the variables, details of the game, and then final conclusions. And he just, boom, the game review's done in 8 minutes. So you want nice, concise, you want to actually pick and choose what you want to watch. John Gets Games on YouTube is a good one. Maple Meeple, all things Canadian.
Yep.
Shout out to the Canucks.
Where's the giant bottle of whiskey?
Bam! Bam! Basically, they do everything game-related in Canada, from reviews to interviews. They also... No, go for it. Why not? They also have retailer and game cafe listings, league boards, a lot. It's a really fun site. They've got lots of good information there, lots of good resources.
Tastes like home.
And do pretty good reviews as well.
Oh, shit, it's Ramadan, apparently.
Yeah, but you're not Muslim, so it's okay.
Still.
No, what? Ozboard Gamer. Speaking about Australia. Ozboard Gamer. Aussies. Actually, it's like the Australian version of Maple Meeple, I felt a little bit. Same kind of idea. They also are a site for the entire tabletop industry in Australia.
What do you have for Australia?
I should actually have something, shouldn't I? Oh, here! Vanilla Dreaming. The good old Quotasaur place was painted with Aboriginal coloring. Yeah.
Oh, he's talking about planes. It's not a plane blog.
It's not a plane blog. But
tune in for the next 3 hours while John talks about
planes. Airplanes. So, Ozboard Gamer, everything board game in Australia. Besides the listings as well and reviews, they also have a really good database for bricks and mortar.
I should adjust that. You look like a Muslim with that beard. Not the first time someone's told me that, and it's getting shaved soon. Yeah, so we'll talk about that in the video.
Oh yeah, you should mention what's going to happen. Oh, that's right. Yeah. All right. So they also do the listings of where you can find bricks and mortar gaming stores and online gaming resources to buy games and swap games and stuff in Australia. So also reviews are kind of fun. They look at things like the complexity, the replayability, luck values of different games, and give it a 1 to 10 score. So another great place for a nice breakdown of game reviews.
And it comes from Australia, mate.
Really?
We just lost all of Australian
viewers.
Yeah,
Australian viewers are gone. I'm so sorry, Australia. He's Canadian. Not Australian, no, not American.
Australian and Canadians are like best friends.
We are.
And occasional lovers.
Occasional lovers.
Dangerous times. Dangerous times. So on a final note, just so it doesn't come as a shock to any of you, like I said, on the next video, there's a very good possibility that I will be significantly reduced in my beard area. This weekend, I'm going to. Am I allowed to say it? Are we going to get sued?
Oh, no, just go for it.
I'm going to go see RuPaul. Well, RuPaul's Drag Queens live in a show in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And for that, I've been committed to doing a glitter beard.
Yeah.
Which means that the only real way, if I've heard that you can clean a glitter beard, is to just end up cutting it off because it gets very sticky and very gross. But it's worth it because it's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be amazing. And I won't be there to see that. No, because
where will you be?
Where will I be? I'm going to support a volunteer organization I work with, and we're sending out a bunch of people during the weekend to go to Zagreb and join their Pride March over there. So it's something we do on a yearly basis. We choose a Pride March someplace in Central Eastern Europe, have a big road trip there, and we just march along them and basically show solidarity and support. So I'm going to be in Zagreb, and you're going to be working the world.
Yep. Well, I won't be there. Silicon Valley will be there. We're gonna post pictures.
I think you should. I'm kind of scared what's gonna happen.
All right. Let us know in the comments if you want to see pictures of the glitter beard and Croatia and Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
We'll supply those.
And if you're asking who's Silicon Valley,
you'll find out if you ask.
Well, that's it, people. Thanks for tuning in. We'll put on the next date for the next live feed shortly. We have to work out that calendar as well because I've got a weird schedule next week. So do you. It might be a week and a half until the next one, in which case there's probably a good chance you'll get to actually have a date announcement. You know what? Thanks for joining us. See you later. We're going to sign out on this side as well. So until then, keep questing.
You find bar pigs. We're going to work on that one.
All right, try it again. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Keep questing, you find bar pigs. Did you get that new mic?
Doei. Bye.
Dag.
Doei. Aw, kissy kiss.